Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please do make sure that you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so each time I post a video you're updated. And if you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So let's get straight into this video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that has plagued our African society in general and Cameroon in particular for a very long time. You know, most brands don't really ship things to most parts of Africa, especially Cameroon. Like I can barely count a couple of companies that actually do ship to Cameroon. So I think that because of that, we've had the invasion of Chinese products, aka fake products, in our market. I mean, I'm not saying that all Chinese products are fake products. Of course, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that Chinese people are known for, you know, manufacturing a copy of the original product. And here with me, I'm going to be reviewing this palette, the JUVIA's Place palette. It's actually the Nubian 2 palette. And so a while ago, I was chatting with this friend and she had just gotten this palette, the Nubian 2 palette, and she was so excited about it. So I was like, oh, I want to try the palette. I've heard a lot about it, a lot of positive reviews, so let me actually come and try yours out, then I would see if I want to order it or not. And oh my god, when I tried her palette, it was trashy. When I say trashy, like the colors were ashy, they were not pigmented. It was just it was a total mess. And in my mind I'm like, but why is the palette so hyped? So I actually went back online and I tried to like read what people had to say about the palette. And if this is the exact palette she bought, and it pretty much looked like the same thing. I swear, I could swear that it was the same thing, because I mean, I had never used the palette before. I had never even seen it. I just watched like a lot of reviews on it, and I was like, but why is the palette so not nice, so ashy, so powdery and all? And then eventually I said, okay, this might be a fake. And I asked her, okay, where did you get it? And she was like, no, she got it from somewhere reputable, someone reliable. She bought it for 25,000 francs. 25,000 francs would be about $45 at the moment. And I was like, okay, if the person sold it at that price, yeah, I'm thinking like maybe it's original. I mean, the pains the person went through, you have to order it from the company, you probably have to pay for like taxes to get it here, and then I mean transportation to get it here, and then their profits. I was like, yeah, 25,000 francs, which is like $45, is actually, I think it's okay getting the product all the way from the USA to Cameroon. But there was still not something right about the palette. So eventually I ordered mine, and when it got to Cameroon, this was my baby, and oh my god, it was exactly what I had seen in those reviews. It was something else. When I tell you that this palette was everything that I thought it was going to be, it was. The colors were pigmented. It was like, I mean, it was just everything that I heard about in those reviews. So I actually went back to her palette and I called her and I'm like, babe, your palette is fake, I'm sorry. And she's like, nah. And I'm like, it is fake. Actually, what I usually do is when I order for something and I try it, if I really like it, I sell it. I buy like a lot of it to sell, because I know that we actually have a very serious problem in Cameroon in particular getting original makeup products. So I always try to, you know, buy as much as I can and try to resell. So I actually bought like a couple of the palettes when I got mine too, and she bought one. See, the day she bought the palette from me, she instantly abandoned hers. Like, she didn't even ask me. I've had it for quite some time, and see how dirty it looks, right? I actually dumped it in my no more using makeup zone. So I just picked it up and I'm like, well, why not do a review on this? Because I know that a lot of people would, especially in Cameroon, I can bet that 3 kind of people probably have this one, which is clearly the fake, and this is the original. I don't know if you can see the difference. I don't know if you can see the difference, but this is it. Like, the difference is so clear, it is so obvious. So for the packaging, I lost like the cartons, I lost like the outer casing, so I don't have that. But if you see from this, you can easily tell which is the fake and which is the original. This is the original and it's way more brighter. I don't think, like, I mean, it's not because it is clean, it's not because this one is clean, but the drawing of the beautiful African women out there, it is really way lighter and way clearer, and that of the original is kind of dark and, you know, fake, if I can put it that way. And then for the colors, man, these people are smart. I tell you, I can assure you that they are really smart. For the colors, they are pretty much named the same. There's Morocco and Morocco, there's Madagascar, Sheba, Ya, Jezebel, Zuri, Cleopatra, Nairobi, Leila, Kenya, Egypt, etc. So then, like, they pretty much have like the same names, and they're pretty much we're about to have the same color. Just one looks like, I mean, the colors are pretty much supposed to be the same. If you can see, the colors are supposed to be the same, but they are clearly not the same thing. So actually, I'm going to be trying this out. I will try the fake Juvia's Place Nubian palette on one eye, and I will try the original Juvia's Place palette on the other side. So let's see how this turns out. This is the fake palette. If you can see, take a good look at the colors. See how unpigmented they are. While on the other hand, this is the original palette. I don't know if you can tell. Check out that blue, check out the green. Okay, so I'm using this shade Jezebel for my crease. So I just cleaned up the brush a little bit to make sure that we have nothing left from the previous palette, and I'm going to use the same shade Jezebel on the other side of my crease. Okay, so this is a shade Jezebel on my crease. Honestly, I don't think there's a big difference. I'm so disappointed to say this, but I don't think that is a big difference. It's true that this is the original palette and this is the fake palette. It's true that this is a little bit more pigmented, but I honestly don't see any difference, any big difference, any significant difference, if I can put it that way. I don't see any significant difference. So the next shade I would like us to try on would be Egypt. No, let's try Zuri. Let's try Zuri. So Zuri is this shade right here. This gold shade right here is called Zuri. So let's try Zuri. And this is the original palette. This is Zuri in the fake palette. Like I literally am dying. Zuri here looks like it looks like a matte eyeshadow, and Zuri on the original palette looks like a pot of glitter. So yeah, let's try this out. This is the fake palette. Let me try this first. I'm going to use one side of the brush for the original and then use the other side for the fake. I'm trying to avoid dipping in the same thing into the same palette. I feel like it might alter the results we get. So let's try Zuri. This is the fake palette, so I'm going to go in with the fake eye. Let's just apply that all over our lid. Dear Zuri, I can barely see you. Babe, what's up? Wow. So this is like really terrible, and I don't know if you see powder flying all over the place. Like, it's not really a matte, it's not really a shimmer, neither is it matte. It's like semi matte, matte and shimmer at the same time. I don't really know how to put it, but it's really powdery. And let's just pack that over the lid. Now let's go in with Zuri from the original palette. I'm using the other side of the brush. Please do not disappoint me. I have so, woo! Holy Lord Jesus, this is so deep. Like, it is clearly different. Oh my God, can you see the difference? It is so different. Oh my God, this is so different. It's so pigmented. So unlike Jezebel, Zuri is so, I mean, like, the difference is so clear. This original side is clearly an eyeshadow, and the fake side is clearly a powder, a fake powder, if I can put it that way. Oh my God, this is so pretty. Hi Zuri. Okay, so let's try the next shade. I want us to try as many shades as we can. Say 5, 3, 4. We're on 2 now, so let's try maybe 3 more. Let's go in with Egypt. Egypt is this green shade here. As usual, I'm using another brush, and I'll use one side of it for Egypt from the original palette and the other side for Egypt from the fake palette. So let's go in with the fake palette first. Let's just place that at the center of our lid. This isn't like a terribly bad shade, but as compared to the original, like, I have so much fallout. I don't know if you can see, like, I literally have a lot of fallout around my eye. I'll have to clean that up. The palette has a lot of fallout, but coming, anyway, it's fake. It's fake. Okay, not bad. I just patted that out. Not bad. So let's go in with the original palette now, the shade Egypt. Oh wow. Apart from the fact that the original palette is way more pigmented, I feel like it really doesn't have fallouts. It has like little or no fallouts, very little fallouts. But this palette is as powdery and ashy as it gets. So who is living for that green? Ooh, Egypt came through. I'm in love with that shade right there. Okay, let's try out Cleopatra. Yeah, let's try Cleopatra. So Cleopatra is this blue shade here. Let's try Cleopatra out. And this is how Cleopatra looks in the fake palette. What shade is this, dear Lord? Okay, let's try that out. So there is Cleopatra from the fake Nubian 2 palette. Let's go in with Cleopatra from the original palette. Wow. 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 Wow, wow, wow. I don't know if you can really spot the difference, but this is a really pigmented blue, and this is just a lazy blue, lazy lame fake blue. Am I being biased? No, honestly, right, I don't think I'm being biased because I've actually used both palettes. Like I told you guys, when she got this palette, I was so excited for her, and I tried out the palette and I was so disappointed. So I mean, I got disappointed with the fake palette, not even knowing that it was fake. I hadn't concluded that it was fake. So when I got the original, I was like,
what the fuck is this?
Lighting keeps fluctuating and it's really a problem because I mean we cannot really see how it looks. The camera is showing something else and my mirror is showing me something else. So I'm going to insert pictures. I'm going to take like pictures of how the eyes came out and insert it in the video. Hello guys, so this is like 8-9 hours later and I'm so tired. I'm about going to bed. I just kept my makeup on to do like a proper test with the eyeshadows, and the difference is so clear. Like one side is still like everything is perfect, it hasn't creased, it still looks really good, and I mean it can still go a long way, and the other side looks like there's nothing there. It didn't even crease, it just disappeared. Like it's like I didn't put anything there. So I mean, we can clearly tell which is fake and which is original. I don't even need to point it out. So the choice is yours. Do your purchase and make up your mind. As for me, team original Nubian 2. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you look forward to seeing more videos of this type. And if you're looking forward to any of the palettes like Ella mentioned, please do contact me. Just say hey in the comment section, and I would hook you up with one of these palettes if you're in Cameroon. But if not, you can just order it from the site www.juviaspace.com. Just pick out any of the eyeshadow palettes. They have a lot of amazing palettes. Just pick out any of the palettes that you're interested in and get for yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and once more I hope you're subscribed. If you're not, please do hit the subscribe button so that each time I post my amazing content you're not going to be left out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.